Wow Women-Owned Wheels, which is organized by Namaste Foundation. And this is a car expedition driven by women. All the drivers are women, which promotes the Dekho Apana Desh, an initiative sharing Ek Bharat Shrishta Bharat scheme, which has been recently launched by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi to celebrate the cultural vibrancy of India. Once again, I welcome to you all. On behalf of Nagaland State Commission for Women, I also would like to felicitate our special guest, Miti Rika Sharma ji, Chairperson National Commission for Women. Madam, please accept our love and appreciation, and please stand on your feet. I request my members to please felicitate our madam. I also request Miti Shalini Rastoki, Under Secretary NCW, to please stand on the feet and accept our token of love. I also request our advisor, social welfare, Shri Wangbang Panyap, to accept our token of love and appreciation.
I want to begin by telling you a little bit about Nagaland. Nagaland at the moment has about 17 recognized tribes, and each of these tribes are very, very different. Yes, we are all Naga, but each tribe is very distinct from another. We have all the tribes speak our own languages, and within each tribe we have many dialects depending on which part of the tribal lands we are from, depending on which villages we're from, and we have such a great diversity even in this very small state. So I want to begin by showing you a mekhla that my grandmother owned. This is called a lohe. It's a traditional Angami, it belongs to the Angami tribe, but it also belongs to the Tenimia tribe. It tells us, no matter what perhaps our men want to do, in terms of how they want to separate and create our own identities, we women, we know how to keep ourselves together. And so, depending on, no matter if we say we are different tribes, our cloths tell us that we have a common origin. So this belonged to my grandmother. It was passed on to my mother when she passed away in '84, and it was passed on to me, and I still wear it with a great deal of pride. And this is actually called the abomini. The abomini is considered to be one of the oldest textiles of the Sami. And today, forget me, the real superstars are sitting amongst you, and one of them is, my personal idol, Auntie Abeni. Auntie, I think you should stand up so everybody can just see your face and we can just, So, here in our company is this incredible woman who has done phenomenal things for, Naga textiles and how we women wear and the development of Naga textiles. I want to be a little personal and I want to show you my wedding dress. Very easy to carry. This is what I wore for my wedding.
Oh, so pretty.
I would have brought the entire shawl, but it was just too heavy, right? But the thing is, this is my wedding dress. And I chose to wear this. This is called a Lora Mosa. And this is, again, specific to the Angamis and some other Tenimia tribes. This is thought to be a prestige cloth, as in this is the cloth that champion weavers wove just to show off their skills. One that I found very, very extraordinary is this beautiful mekhla that was developed by the women of Chizami. I will say more about Chizami, but this one is just very beautiful for me, and I thought this cloth matched the spirit of the occasion. If you look down, the selvage has stripes. Can you see the black stripes with the stars? And the women of Chizami got together and said, we want to make a mekhla for our village, for our women of our village to wear. And how did they go about designing this? They took stock of the women in their village who had done significant things, who had, made significant achievements. And there were 6 of them. And to honor these 6 women, They designed this, and each of these stripes represents one of these 6 women. But this is the result of a very interesting initiative where they went and found indigenous cotton. They undertook the farming of indigenous cotton, which is very labor intensive, right? And then having grown the indigenous cotton, they researched and revived indigenous means of, harvesting, hand spinning, etc. They turned it into yarn. They used plants that are indigenous to that area to dye this beautiful pink, and this is the cloth that is the result. This one is made of stinging nettle. This is nettle yarn. This is very labor intensive as well, this beautiful nettle yarn. And of course, we have wonderful innovations. We need to be in control of the narrative, and we need to change and adapt. And one of the ways that this is being done is by this wonderful woman, Moala. So this is a contemporary Naga mekhla that she has developed. She does extensive research on Naga textile traditions and adapts it into contemporary styles. So this, and finally, that little nerve point is, as women, if we want men to open up male-dominated domains to us, then it should be quid pro quo. We should also be willing to open up female-dominated domains or, female-exclusive domains. So the last mekhla I want to show you is the one I'm wearing. Yes, even mini skirts can be mekhlas. Yes. And this one is actually designed by a gentleman, Eastern Light Zimik from Ukhrul. And I think it's very interesting, and I think textiles opens up, a great way for women to show the way forward, and also to show that, perhaps sort of gender-tight occupations or endeavors, like women driving all around India, these are ways forward, and these will actually lead to, greater gender equity. Thank you very much for your time.
My name is Vika Sharma. Thank you, Ms. Konyak, and everyone for inviting us here. And yes, it's been a very interesting this is our 3rd day actually. And you've asked me to share experiences. Well, it's a little early, but I can share my experiences from last year because I was actually a group leader for one of the teams which went to Arunachal last year. And this year now we have 2 teams. One team has gone to Arunachal, the second team has come here to Nagaland. I think the most unique part of this region that I have experienced last year and this year is the people. And I always say this, the kind of warmth, the kind of hospitality, the kind of simplicity, the kind of welcome that we see here, and the kind of, the culture, the art, the beautiful mekhlas, the beautiful gales that we saw, the beautiful handicrafts that we today, in fact, bought some tribal jewelry, beautiful, your traditional jewelry.
So, amazing namaste. Amazing, why amazing? Because in Northeast is amazing. And namaste, every letter, it has a significance. N, it stands for Nagaland. A, it stands for Arunachal Pradesh. M, it stands for Meghalaya, Mizoram, Manipur. Another S stands for Assam. S, it stands for our brother Sikkim. T, it stands for Tripura. E, because N, it starts from N and it is Northeast, so it ends with E. That is what our former governors also suggested. And then for you to hold, you can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside and you'll be strong,
finally see the truth that a hero lies in you.
Since my childhood, I was driving my own cycle. I had my cycle. I was paddling my cycle around in Dehradun from one place. I think I was on four. I was in fourth when I had my cycle, and from then on, I was on my own. I never requested anybody to take me somewhere. In cycle, then I had scooter, and finally I had a car. But it feels so empowered when you don't have to ask anybody, "Ki, mujhe le chalo, can you give me lift?" It is not only that, I think somewhere women had and society had divided few things. This is only for man and this is only for women. And driving never used to be for women. Slowly and steadily, we are taking over whatever was for men. We are taking over that thing. And still men have not taken over our thing. They can't cook now, till now. They can never produce children, for sure. So many things which we can do, they cannot, but we can do everything what men are doing. And that is amazing, and that is changing the society. It is another thing that we are getting closer to each state when we are driving from one place to another place. We are taking few things from that place forever with us. Not only objects, but also the memories which we are sharing with them. That is the most important. We are learning the culture from each place when we are driving from one place to another. And let me tell you, I have, since the time I have become the chairperson, I don't think I have left any place in India where I have not been to. And I remember each place, airport, where the waiting room is, where what market each city has got, what is the mithai of that place, what is the jewelry and sari of that place, along with the work which I am doing. So whatever work you are doing is one thing, but what we are sharing with each other is the most important thing. When, even as an army officer wife, when we were traveling from one place to another and learning the recipes of another state from another colleague's wife, it was amazing. And same thing I think you people are doing. 9 years back when I came to Nagaland, not 9 years, precisely 7.5 years back I came, the roads were so bad. I think we used to, somebody has to pick up a car from one place to another and then you have to drive. It was so bad. It was really bad, and things are changing in Northeast. Let me tell you, things are becoming much better from past.
In Nagaland, we all know it's a patriarchal family and society. And this year, last year, we have seen the woman, keeps the record in the state, in Nagaland State, by winning 2 seats in the assembly after the statehood. So that struck my mind, which I want to share. I want to interpret that Nagaland women are also women on wheels. They're moving. Yeah. So these particular words, that strike me. That comes to mind that even Nagaland women are on wheels. They're really coming up. Now, even in the state assembly, recently we have passed the municipal act also, where 1/3 of seat will be reserved for the women. So I want to, tell my friends from other parts of the country, when you go back, convey to the other states that even Nagaland women are on wheels. So this is what I want to convey, and I thank you so much for this time, and then looking forward for interaction later on. Thank you so much.
I sincerely appreciate and applaud the unique initiative of Project WOW, that is Women on Wheels, organized by the amazing Namaste Foundation. Looking at this special gathering, I wish to reiterate the power of sisterhood and that it matters to lift each one up. It is my hope that more women come together to support each other and create a significant influence in our society. To the WOW team, I hope your experiences in our home state, Nagaland, has been enriching, and I hope that you will experience better things in the days to come. And I wish you all the best for a long and adventurous journey ahead.